Windmills, a positive environmental issue by yours truly, Raymond Johnson. Introduction. Wind energy and sustainability. Wind turbines are an important source of renewable energy because they generate electricity without producing greenhouse gas emissions during operation. As concerns about climate change and air pollution increase, wind energy provides a cleaner alternative to fossil fuels. U.S. Department of Energy. History of early windmills. Humans have used wind power for thousands of years to grind grain, pump water, and support agriculture. Early windmills in Persia and later throughout Europe demonstrated the value of harnessing wind as a reliable energy source. Evolution of modern turbines. Advances in engineering and technology transformed traditional windmills into modern wind turbines capable of generating electricity. Interest in wind energy grew significantly during the energy crisis of the 1970s as nations searched for alternative energy sources. How wind turbines work. Wind turbines convert the kinetic energy of moving air into electrical energy through a generator connected to rotating blades. Wind farms can be located on land or offshore, where stronger and more consistent winds often improve energy production. The Department of Energy. Reducing fossil fuel dependence. Unlike coal, oil, and natural gas power plants, wind turbines generate electricity without burning fuel. By replacing fossil fuel generation, wind energy helps reduce carbon dioxide emissions, improve air quality, and combat climate change. The EPA. And technology improves efficiency. Modern wind turbines are larger, more durable, more efficient than earlier designs. Advanced monitoring systems and predictive maintenance technologies help increase energy production while reducing downtime and operating costs. You know, it's a money thing. All right, wind turbines are compatible with agriculture. Wind turbines can coexist with farming and livestock operations, allowing landowners to continue productive agricultural activities. This dual use approach maximizes land efficiency while generating renewable energy and additional income for rural communities. Sandler 2025. Economic benefits and jobs. The wind energy industry creates jobs in manufacturing, construction, transportation, engineering, and maintenance. Wind projects also generate tax revenue and stimulate economic growth in many rural communities. That's from the Department of Energy. And lastly, positive environmental future. Wind turbines help reduce greenhouse gas emissions, support energy independence, and promote sustainable development. Continued investment in wind energy will play a vital role in creating a cleaner, healthier, and more reliable global energy system. Hypothesis. If wind turbines are used as a primary source of renewable energy, then greenhouse gas emissions, air pollution, and dependence on fossil fuels will decrease, resulting in improved environmental sustainability and healthier ecosystems. Methods. For my methods, I have 6 bullets. Comparative observational study. This study will compare environmental conditions in a region with significant wind energy development to a similar region that relies primarily on conventional energy sources. By observing real world differences rather than manipulating variables, researchers can evaluate the environmental impacts of wind energy over time. Study site selection. The selected study site will be a rural area in the Great Plains, such as western Texas, Kansas, or Oklahoma, where wind resources are abundant and large scale wind farms already exist. These locations provide ideal conditions for examining the relationship between wind energy production and environmental outcomes. Next bullet, 10-year data collection. Environmental and energy production data will be collected over a 10-year period to identify long-term trends associated with wind energy development. A longer study period helps reduce the influence of short-term fluctuations and provides more reliable results. Next bullet, environmental data sources. Data will be obtained from government agencies, environmental monitoring programs, and energy production records. Key indicators will include carbon dioxide emissions, air quality measurements, fossil fuel consumption, and electricity generation statistics. Trend and statistical analysis. Researchers will analyze trends in emissions, air quality, and energy production before and after wind turbine installations. Statistical comparisons between the wind energy region and the control region will help determine whether observed differences are significant. And then support from previous research. Previous studies have shown that modern wind turbines reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve energy efficiency, and support sustainable land practices. Research done by RAND provides evidence that technological improvements continue to increase the environmental benefits of wind energy. Now, site selection. For my site selection, I chose the Western Texas wind farms. Western Texas contains some of the largest wind farms in the United States, making it an ideal location for studying the environmental impacts of wind energy. The region's established wind infrastructure provides extensive operational data for long-term analysis. They have it has strong wind resources. Western Texas experiences consistent and powerful wind patterns that support high levels of electricity generation throughout the year. These favorable wind conditions maximize turbine efficiency and make the area one of the nation's leading producers of wind energy. Next bullet, agricultural compatibility. Wind turbines in Wind turbines in western Texas often coexist with cattle ranching and agricultural operations, allowing the land to remain productive while generating renewable electricity. This dual use approach provides additional income for landowners without significantly disrupting farming activities. Rich environmental data. The region offers access to extensive environmental and energy production records, including emissions, air qualities, and electricity generation data. These datasets allow researchers to evaluate long term trends and access the environmental benefits of wind energy development. EPA and the Energy Information Administration. By the end of this study, we will be able to have, or I will be able to have these expected outcomes: lower greenhouse gas emissions. Wind turbines generate electricity without burning fossil fuels, significantly reducing greenhouse gas emissions compared to coal and natural gas power plants. This supports the arguments that sustainable economic growth is possible when societies invest in cleaner technologies that reduce environmental change while continuing to meet energy demands. I expect improved air quality. By reducing reliance on fossil fuel combustion, wind energy helps lower emissions of pollutants that continue to contribute to respiratory illnesses and other health problems. This is especially important because research has shown that more than half of known human pathogenic diseases can be aggravated by climate related hazards, making cleaner energy sources a public health priority. I expect to see reduced fossil fuel dependence. Wind energy decreases dependence on oil, coal, and natural gas, helping nations strengthen energy security and reduce carbon emissions. This becomes increasingly important as companies such as BP continue investing in oil and gas production, highlighting the need for renewable energy expansion if meaningful decarbonization by 2035 is to be achieved. I expect agricultural land compatibility. Wind turbines can coexist with farming and livestock operations, allowing landowners to produce food and renewable energy on the same property. This demonstrates that environmental stewardship is a shared responsibility, much like addressing littering requires cooperation among individuals, businesses, and governments to protect common resources. And lastly, I expect to see enhanced environmental sustainability. Wind energy contributes to long term environmental sustainability by reducing emissions, improving air quality, and promoting responsible land use. While nuclear energy may continue to play an important role in reducing carbon emissions, wind power offers a renewable and increasingly cost effective complement that can help accelerate the transition to a cleaner energy future. All right, that is my presentation. I just wanted to show you my references. I have 5 on this page, and I have 5 more on this page. Once again, my name is Raymond Johnson. I hope by now you know that windmills are positive. Thank you.